Would you look at that? Another video and it hasn't been 4 months. What a time to be alive. Welcome back to Dan Dupree's Disc Golf. It's good to have you here. Today we're doing the long tees at the Bonnyville Baptist Disc Golf Course. This is a course that we put in last year on the property here. And this year we added long tees, we added a Triple Mando, a bunch of trees, stuff like that. So I'm excited to show you around. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Let's go to hole 1 here. 310 feet, par 3. Only thing you don't want to do is throw OB right. There's a little bit of long grass left, but it's not OB or hazard. We got a little bit of a tail cross. I'm throwing this UVZ Athena. So good. Let's do it. Fade in. Ooh, little short, little short.
A few moments later.
About, I'm gonna say 20 feet here. There we go, good stuff. Hole 2 is 290 feet. OB all along this right side again, and there is a pond on that left side there. So you basically just want to hit the hill however you want to hit it and just hope you don't roll OB or roll into the water. I think I'm gonna throw this Athena again actually. It worked well on that last one, so let's do it. Ooh, don't put it on hyzer though. Ooh, that went long. I'm just too strong, man. Okay, just a soft little bid. Crosswind. Woohoo, let's go. All right, hole 3 is only 290 feet again. And the basket's just down there. You can see it. There's pond on the left. We have a pretty strong headwind, so I think I'm gonna go with a Zeus. Yeah, the one thing that kind of trips people up on this one is this first hill here. If you throw it directly at the basket, you'll end up hitting the hill. So people tend to throw nose up, they throw too high, and they fade out early into the water area. So yeah, the key is to just hang it out right side, don't put it too high, and just let it fade in. Yeehaw. Now dump, 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 dump. Yeah, so from here you can see a lot of the new features we have. A couple maple bushes there on the right side. We have lilac bushes behind the basket here on 3. Triple Mando. Trees over there on 7. There's some trees over there on 5 as well. So yeah, a lot of work's been put in this last year. Got about 20 feet here again. Another tail crosswind putt. Seems like it's the same putts over and over today. Yeah, there it is. You can see here on hole 4, we have the island up and running now. We've done just rocks all the way around. So now the rule is you land in the island, you're safe, you're fine. If you land outside the island, it plays at hazard. So you take an extra stroke and you play from where you lie. Let's go back to the tee. Par 3, 248 feet. This one kind of has the same effect on people as hole 3 does, where you have this hill kind of right in your face. Meaning you can't throw right at the basket. If you try to throw right at the basket, you're gonna tend to turf it. And if you try to throw too high, you're gonna throw nose up and fade out left outside of the island. So this one really makes you hit your angles right. On a Buzz OS, we got a pretty stiff headwind here. That should be safe. I think that wind held that up a lot. We might be right on the edge of the island, but I think we're safe. So I am in the island here, but I'm about 25 short. So that's not really where you want to be. Little nose up so it doesn't drop.
Nice shot.
Look at all these trees. So I think this hole is gonna prove a little bit difficult to film, but we're gonna give it our best. Basically, the normal play is a hyzer flip on the right side. So it would be hyzer flip up to flat and then just a slight fade towards the basket. 270 feet, people have been going the forehand route as well. There's a little bit of a gap here. Once the trees fill in, there'll be less of a gap, but there'll still be a line there if people want to take it. But yeah, since there is a little bit of crosswind, I'm just gonna go with a Buzz, nice and flat. Just let it get pushed over to the left a little bit at the end of its flight. I'm actually gonna throw this Coriolis Buzz. It's really pretty, really fancy, glow Buzz. Right side, don't put it too high, don't let it fade out. Get a little skip. Well, this pole is directly in my way, but with this crosswind, I think I'm just gonna put it out high and let it crash in a little bit. See if I can maybe make this putt. Get pushed. Oh, so close. Hole 6, 289. You got these 3 trees in the middle to kind of contend with. You can either hit the right side and just let it fade. Forehand with a hyzer. Either way, just don't go be right. Right under the basket, there's a slant going this way. Your disc typically gets pulled over, so you really just don't want to put it too high. Because of that slant and because of the crosswind, I'm actually going to go with the forehand here. Don't judge my form, I'm working on it. Come back. Oh man, pin high, just far on that other side there. Just outside the circle here with a raging headwind to an elevated basket. I barely threw that, man. That wind really held that up. Well, hole 7 here is actually the red and the blues mixed together because we couldn't really add another tee back here because it would run into hole 9 there. But what we did was we added some trees on the left side because people tend to fade out to the left, and if you do that, then you're punished by some trees, so that's fun. But basically, yeah, you just want to get it out the right side, let it fade in, don't go too long because there's long grass and eventually water back there. So yeah, only 214. Let's do it with the zone here. Get a little skip. Yeah, a little skip and roll. Another 25 footer. I'm just leaving myself the long putts today. I just know I need the practice, apparently. That's so rude. Get a load of this guy. This is cool. We have a Triple Mando. What a time to be alive. Reds and blues again are combined here. I'm gonna go forehand because we still have that crosswind. Trying to get off the par train here. That's a lot of pars in a row. That's 4 pars in a row already. So let's get off this par train here. That kind of sucked. Crosswind, it's gonna lift once it gets on hyzer, so keep it lower than usual. There we go. Off the par train. Next year, we're actually gonna be putting in an interesting little thing. We're putting a tee pad out on a dock over the edge of the water, so that's gonna be really fun. Think like the island hole of Worlds last year, where it has the little dock out over the water, just the opposite way. So you back out over the water and then you throw through the Mando. Make it a little harder. Hole 9, last hole. We're currently sitting at 4 under. I would love to get to 5, that'd be great. So let's get a birdie on this one. It's only 240 feet. You got a little bit of a tight tree on this right side. OB along this fence line as well. We got that pole to contend with. And then there's a couple trees on the left side and long grass on the left side too. So you just don't want to fade out left. Coriolis Buzz here. Get in. Oh my gosh. Well, ending off on a par doesn't feel great, but yeah, as you can see, we put a lot of work into this year. Next year, we're doing even more. I'm gonna do concrete tee pads, as well as putting even more trees in. Probably gonna add some OB around the pond area, stuff like that. Yeah, so if you're out in the area, come give it a play. It's really worth the time. Play the 18, see if you can beat my course record, 10 down. As always, it's good to have you here. Wasn't 4 months this time, kept my word. I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know if you can see over there, but a bunch of kids just showed up. It's awesome. They're probably coming to play disc golf. I love it.